go. So now this is his chance to show us that he still has the skills to pay the bills. And of course, against Shaneak, even though Shaneak is technically seated way down there, is here for a reason in winner's side. And we're going to be seeing him take a swing at EU's former king. Now let's get it.
Yeah, staying with the Inkling, of course. Shaneak, known for quite a few different characters. We've seen the Pyro Mithra previously, but sticking true, that Inkling is what's got him here. So here we go with Glutonny versus Shaneak.
Yeah, Gluto instantly runs over to the ledge and says, "Okay, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm gonna see what you do. How do I play around and play a little bit more of a reactive game in this early game one?"
Here we go, and this is where Shaneak should be at their strongest, but the air beam, or the BMPs rather, it's not quite early.
Yeah, just a couple of, like, you know, throwing stuff out, hoping to get something. Of course, Gluto's going to try to mix some stuff up, play the patient neutral that we know that he can, but he also knows how to turn it up when he gets that advantage state. We're seeing him start to come alive a little bit as he gets a gentle lead forming.
Yeah, we were saying before, Glutonny, this tournament has not really had to get out of second gear. You know, he's got to this part of the tournament relatively unscathed. So we're going to see, will Shaneak make him raise his game a little bit, only one game drop, but here we go, that's starting up. This is the chance for maybe an early kill, but not quite. This is going to be the matchup. Percent building as Inkling, not too much of an issue, but killing is, and that up smash on some lighter characters is going to be a kill there, but yeah, Wario's a big boy.
Yeah, but the next one might do it just because this is Hollow Bastion, always a threat, and catching the jump from the bike. Now, that's something that not a lot of players are ready for, but Shaneak seems to have seen this song and dance before. Still, look at that poke through the ledge with the down air. Gluto knows a long-lasting active move like that is going to find its mark against a linear recovery like Inkling's.
Yeah, no hitbox as well on the top of that up special from Inkling, which means it is fair game for a nice active down air from Gluto, and Gluto's so good at getting those edge guards. So they're pretty even. So here we go, Shaneak. The test, it's less so about these early percents. You know, realistically, both these characters can just get from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds, but the question is afterwards. But again, Shaneak, though, I have to say that, you know, getting a throw confirm there, but not much damage. Still nickels and dimes.
Yeah, they're both just kind of like waiting it out. No one's really taking the shot calling to a next level just yet. So yeah, we do know that, like, Gluto wants to go for more here. You can see him kind of seeing blood in the water, but smartly backs off in order to wait to see what Shaneak does.
Yeah, and of course, as you come to expect, the flatulence is here. So Gluto, maybe, you know, getting Shaneak at that percent where possibly a confirm is going to confirm into the wall. A straight hit like an aerial, yep.
Okay, and even though a slower paced game can work for Inkling, it definitely works a lot better for Wario. And we know that Gluto's going to be keeping his big trigger pulls in the back pocket for the right time. We'll have to see. This edge guard, it just hasn't really worked out too much for Shaneak. We got to get a stronger presence.
Yeah, and I think Shaneak, of course, Inkling, a really good ledge trapping character, but, you know, Wario, a character that can often avoid the ledge trap, just going high with those recoveries. So we'll see if Shaneak can find chances to call it out. That up smash.
Incredible away. I love that. Gluto just knowing exactly where to be at the right time, and there it is in a flash. Yeah. It's over.
Blink and you'll miss it. Yeah, the down tilt, the confirm there, of course, is difficult as Shaneak to, do I press the button there? Do I accept my fate? I've been down tilted. You know what's coming next?
Okay, yeah, uses the iframes on the up throw move to avoid the bike coming back down. Gluto had the right idea, but Shaneak, I love the ideas.
Here we go. This is the task for Shaneak here. Playing with a deficit is tricky here. 127 on Gluto, but as I'll keep saying, this is the test. If Shaneak's going to get an up throw up air.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of, like, oh my gosh, like these flash bulbs of advantage states, like all of a sudden it's a patient neutral and then both players are in the mix, getting scrapped.
Okay, oh, wow. Brilliant catch out of shield there with that up smash. All right, Shaneak's making it work. Only 70% as well.
Yeah, very doable. This is still going to be where the damage potential of Inkling has to come in right now. You've got to make up this deficit and try to get yourself closer to even because, yeah, Gluto, once you see him getting these juggles, his presence is starting to elevate. He's getting stronger, but Shaneak getting a couple good combos and Splat Bomb forcing the jump off that bike. Gluto has gone for that a couple times, and we have seen some smart punishes from Shaneak, so I want to see where it goes from here. Where's the conditioning?
These two trading hits at the moment, which is definitely working Gluto's favor here. A percent where most aerial's going to kill here. You see Gluto playing patient on the ledge. Has to recover, but again goes high, and that is pretty big bane in this matchup from Shaneak's side.
Yeah.
See,
tough. Shaneak just has to find the right shots, and it's hard because Inkling is a character that has some speed to them, but you also have to know that like this character does struggle to kill sometimes if you don't get any of the confirms, if you don't get any of your hits. It's just tough, and Gluto is playing around so well near the ledge and giving up stage control, but not losing anything for it, you know?
Oh, I have to say, oh wow, oh, it still stays in the ground. Oh my gosh, that could have been it if the up smash first hit popped him out. That was difficult, and now this is last hit.
Yeah, full rage on Inkling.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the trade, but there's Gluto that loses it out. And, of course, close to the ledge, his back to the wall. Gluto doesn't have very much room to go, and he's going to lose that first game because of the Dragon Ball Z trade.
This feeling like Shaneak's day. That kill came in. He sort of shrugged his shoulders like, oh, I will, I guess.
Yeah.
That was, I gotta say, that felt like Gluto's game to lose. Again, you had that massive percent lead. There was no need to force the issue, but Shaneak just calling out that up smash. I thought that was the chance missing. Of course, if you're still stuck in the berry, the up smash is going to have the reduced knockback, but still clutches it out with the forward air.
Yeah, and that's crazy just because, you know, Gluto obviously starting off game one was very strong, was a 2-1 lead thanks to the waft, and the usage of the waft is, I think, going to be the linchpin for him in this set just because, as of right now, Shaneak says, you might have the waft, but I don't need something like that. I can find my safe ideas, but wow, crazy trade-off stage.
That's the beauty of platform fighters. Sometimes we're not on the stage, we're under the stage.
That's right. Got to be ready for every eventuality. Got to go every single which way.
Here we go. This is where Shaneak's been pretty strong so far. And I have to say, I wondered if we might see a different character pick, but no, the Inkling, it's doing the business. The faith is being repaid right now with that first game.
Yeah, and knowing what Gluto wants this time, like gets on the bike, instantly parried by Shaneak. Very nice, and saw the jump afterwards, but getting off this ledge is the tough part. Gluto trying to two-frame with the forward tilts. There's a lot that you can do here on the ledge, and we know that Gluto is as patient as they come.
Yeah, that ledge shot, though, of course, Gluto a little bit off there. Allows Shaneak to get back to center stage, do a bit of damage as well, and making an even game here in the second game. But the bike's there. Glutonny just grasping at thin air right now, trying to get his hands
Sometimes
over the squid.
Yeah, it really feels like in this situation, you kind of have to mix up every single one of your options because one single interaction like that, and Shaneak sees that there's a green light to go for that up smash, and on the platform, that's going to do it.
I love a good little down air confirm into an up smash, but it's so hard to land that on a play like Glutonny, and the character is evasive with his Wario with all that airspeed, but yeah, Shaneak is playing hot right now. You can see why they've made it to top 16 winners side.
Oh, absolutely. Dash attack not going to do it here either. It might be a DI mix-up probably a little bit later and with some rage. But yeah, the instant down tilt to wait, run back, and then go for something else. Once we do get our real chance to go for the dash attack, we are going to be able to take that stock with it.
The percent is looking really good. I have to say, I thought this was a tough draw for Shaneak, but Shaneak is making it work so well here. The percent's still building.
Yeah, making this matchup look a lot more even than we thought, for sure.
Okay,
Shaneak catching another jump, knowing that these jumps are coming out, and I feel like Shaneak is in Gluto's head, knows the habits, and probably has done quite a bit of VOD reviewing for preparation for this one.
Yeah, there's a comfort to the way Shaneak's playing. He's not feeling phased. It's the big stage. For some players, it can be a bit of a problem, but Shaneak's taking it in stride. But here we go. Yep, the classic sending the other way, though.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. You can hear the cheers from the crowd as they are, of course, repping the United Kingdom. They want to see Shaneak take this one. And, of course, we are still staying alive, even beyond the waft. It's the wrong side. It just happens.
That's something beautiful that the crowd is cheering for the waft connecting,
yes.
but sending the wrong way.
Didn't kill. Woo!
It's like, oh, you got hit by a confirm. Okay. Oh, never mind. But 168 here. Again, this is, we keep saying, this is people's views on Inkling has changed over time. There's a really strong character in the early meta. People less favorable nowadays towards Inkling, and then perhaps we're seeing moments like this is kind of like why.
Yeah, honestly, this is probably the first time I've seen an Inkling this far into a major bracket, perhaps ever, but I mean, at least in a long time. So we are not seeing too much representation, but Shaneak is carrying the torch very effectively and bringing Gluto to last stock.
You see Gluto trying to find an answer here, of course. Shaneak so patient on the ledge. Oh, but Gluto equally patient, waiting for the air dodge in, and slapping him on return.
Yeah, I love that. Of course, you're looking for the air dodge back in, trying to give yourself as many high frames as possible. But Gluto, he's seasoned. He knows that this is going to happen. He knows player habits like the back of his hand sometimes.
Shaneak trying to find a way in here. Glutonny playing very patient here, but here comes the Wario advantage state. Shaneak able to dodge. Confirm the being extended, but meanwhile, Holding center.
Yeah, Gluto looking a little pink, but I don't know. I feel like nothing more than a tickle at this point because Shaneak is unable to get too much. A good combo here. We do get a back air to forward air. I love that. Good conversions here, but no tech there, and Gluto tries to steal a little bit more.
Shaneak's still playing so hot right now. Glutonny kind of holding center here, figuring out what is my way of getting in here, but Shaneak's been so good at calling out when Gluto wants to jump, going for those oh, the half waft is enough though.
Wow, had a full waft and a half waft, and it feels like the slow pace of this game that Gluto has crafted is starting to pay off in his favor. We're going to game 3 now, 1-1.
Yeah, really good stuff from both players there. It did feel like Shaneak was building momentum, but as you say, Gluto kind of slowing it down, not trying to force the issue. Right, you know, had a big percent deficit for a lot of that game, but again, you had the half waft. It's part of the reason you're kind of playing more patient, getting more of that resource building. But yeah, I think that it's all. I always think game 2. It's a difficult moment in the set. It's the difference between you having to reverse 3-0 to get the win, or it's even Stevens, and that can feel massive.
That is true. It feels like this is kind of crunch time now as we make it even. Gluto fires back, but at the same time, like there were a lot of really good things for Shaneak in that game that I think after a couple more games, we might see a build up of better and better advantage states. And if we can just avoid some of those single hit confirms from Gluto, maybe we can stay alive just a little longer.
All right, here, game 3. This is Shaneak's counter pick. I have to say, Shaneak's been playing so well these first 2 games. We'll see. It's all about the consistency. In a best of 5 set, you might have to go the distance. It's not just about the adaptation for the first few games. Against someone like Gluto, so good, as you say, at reading player habits, you've got to play hot, not just for 1 game, but for 5 potentially.
Right, and what's interesting is Gluto didn't counterpick the stage, stayed on Hollow Bastion. Now Shaneak is taking it to a very different stage in Town and City. This is a decent Wario stage, though, too, so could be a double-edged sword, has to be careful here. Gluto, knowing that you can use the full momentum canceling of the wave bounce neutral beat to try to get yourself more pressure on that platform. Now that there's no platforms, it feels like Gluto has the ability to get more of those same juggles that we saw him using very fervently in the first couple games.
Yeah, nice little bit of damage there from Shaneak, and again, perhaps a sign here of the stage pick being the change in the meta. You know, back in the day, the only Inkling kill confirm you would know about is that up throw up air, but on Town and City, that big blast zone for the ceiling. Shaneak saying, you know what, I'm happy to not have that in the back pocket. I can kill in other ways, and he's been making it work so far.
Yeah, switching from things like the up smash to the forward smash are going to be really key here to try to take some early stocks with the close blast zones on the sides. Obviously, that's going to make it hard for you to survive waft again, so that is danger here. And off stage, yeah, there's not a lot of room for you to go, and Shaneak tries to delay as much as you can, was doing a really good job of that earlier in the set, but now Gluto is getting more and more hungry for that off stage, you know?
Yeah, he's getting more comfortable, Glutonny. I feel like he realizes, oh, I really do have to raise it to next gear here, but Shaneak's still playing solid, and look, this Glutonny recognizing I need to play a slightly more passive game and use that advantage to stay no platforms here for Shaneak to retreat to.
And we're still trying to punish the paint roller. We're trying to figure something out, get a little bit of the time, knocked off the waft counter as well by eating the bike, get that reset counter started as well. And now, yeah, you can see a hit on shield, and Gluto instantly goes back to the defense.
You see Glutonny again here. The ledge trap is a bit of a non-issue sometimes for Wario, just jumping and biking away, going to that high Town and City platform. And the question is for Shaneak, how can he find the kill? Yeah, nice. The down smash using that side blast zone, as you say.
Good stuff. Okay, still Gluto is kind of looking for more here, right? We have the WAP, but we cannot use it probably at this percent. We're looking for just a normal kill, maybe. Oh, wait, okay. A read, but I don't know what he was looking for there.
Yeah, I think Glutonny may be caught in 2 minds right there as to what the punish might be. Okay, has to bike high.
Okay, and using the bike, oh, as an extender as well is always an option. And the up smash, a really, really good move with the intangible head. That's a good way to give yourself as much safety as possible in a big read and a committal one like that.
Oh, Glutonny there going perhaps for a very early kill, or early-ish I should say, from that bite. Shaneak just dodging out of the way, and here, this is the battle, each player trying to read each other's sort of aerial drift.
Right.
That's the power of Wario, so ambiguous in the air, but Shaneak is finding the rollers!
The mash is so good for Gluto. He's been going crazy, and we know that he can mash with the best of them. But right now, we just gotta get this edge guard, a drop, jump up, down air, and that was good. But of course, Shaneak is so patient off stage, knows that Gluto is going to be expediting his edge guards faster and faster as the set goes on.
Shaneak been really solid. Overall, a couple of times still been edge guarded, but has done pretty well at avoiding a lot of the really scary Glutonny offstage setups and some of the ledge trapping. We'll see if that can continue or if Gluto can tighten it up, but just an aggressive roller from ledge right there.
Ooh, okay. A nice little anti-air. Kind of crazy, but it works. And yeah, this is the time. Like, do we find a hit confirm, or do we just go for a raw waft, like, in a couple percent? I feel like Gluto is no stranger to just throwing it out sometimes and saying, okay, that's fine. I'm going to play back, and maybe I'll get a half waft before this is over.
And of course, we've got that massive, long platform that is Town and City. You can use that to get a lot of a horizontal combo extender, and you've got that finisher there, but maybe a little bit more percent needed. Meanwhile, Shaneak, once again, trying to find the kill, but yeah, really good reading when Glutonny wants to enter the air. They're calling now with up airs, up smashes.
Yeah. And you can tell Gluto is doing the right thing by trying to go for full hop height and not short hop height, because he knows he could be at risk of roller a few fast falls or getting caught by those up airs. But it looks like Shaneak is still going to be fighting for the supremacy here and looking for a last stock situation that could be in his favor.
Yeah, 100% lead here for Gluto and the waft ready. We don't need it, but okay. Oh, new combos.
Jab lock, and we still get lots of damage off of that. Full pain on Gluto, so this is going to be huge. If Gluto gets hit, he's probably going to be in big danger.
Yeah, the percent here is so good for Shaneak right now. Gluto is covered in purple, building that percent multiplier.
Oh, there it is! He will go off stage and go for it, and I love the wherewithal. I love the ideas to go for it. Like Gluto, he's got that fire, and we can already tell.
Yeah, those offstage situations, that is where Gluto's been doing so well over the years. And Shaneak had dodged some of them, but in the big clutch moments, Gluto prevails. And I didn't quite see, that might have been technical. But of course, it's an ambiguous, okay, I'm being wafted. Which way am I going? When do I have to tech?
Right.
Get that 7-frame window. Master shield bump, but it wasn't there.
Wow, okay, so Gluto going up 2-1 over Shaneak. We saw a very good game 1 win for Shaneak, but Gluto's starting to make the adaptations necessary. Obviously, you talked about the drift in the last one, Moke. Let's be real, like, Wario is so fast in the air and just like being kind of wishy-washy. Just will he, won't he approach. He's very, very good at drifting out and trying to be as non-committal as possible because he knows that like there's 2 hits in the air. You can get one of them and get something off of it, but you just have to throw some stuff out and fade away in order to catch Shaneak off guard.
Yeah, an interesting change of pace here. We had that big stage of Town and City there. Tightening up now, going back to small battlefield.
Yeah, I think Shaneak was like, okay, the blast zones didn't really do me any favors this time. I need just like a bi-plat setup where I can get my confirm, maybe catch like an up smash on the platform, force Gluto to tech on that platform, and you might find yourself hitting a gold mine.
Yeah, but of course, like many stages in this game, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Combo characters really like it on small battlefield. It's basically a playground for you to show off some of your training mode shenanigans.
That's true, but what stage isn't good for Wario, to be honest?
That is the life. We were seeing the edge guard. Okay, Shaneak makes it back that time, but finds himself in the corner.
Yeah, and of course getting sent the other way, the right way that Gluto wants you to send. The dash back, so smart. Gluto waiting for the rolls in and knowing exactly where Shaneak's going to be. This is his download potentially completed.
Yeah, Gluto's woken up. I gotta say, Gluto's here. I see that little dash dance between the stocks. He's like, he needs to psych himself up. He's here.
Even then, Shaneak still has a chance here. We have to figure out how to get out of these advantage states, which are getting better and better for Gluto. Shaneak's got to find the escape options, play more evasive, but look at this. No matter where you go, Gluto will find you.
There's confidence right now. Gluto's really starting to feel his way into this game. Again, I think the stage pick, I think it's almost worked in a way for Gluto's favor. Woo. He's trying to do a little bit of a cheeky bit of the bike.
Hit the wheelie, I love it. But you still have to be careful here because, oh, wow, stuck in the ground, but doesn't matter. We don't want to get stuck in the ground the other way, and so he just gets out ASAP. Shaneak is still struggling to get any more percent, something closer to a kill here.
So with that aggressive recovery and slamming down on the bike, and it feels like a mountain to climb here for Shaneak, of course, and no waft used as well, and here it's ready now.
That's kind of crazy. Both of these characters have really good horizontal movement burst options that are dangerous, but something you don't really see too much. Trying to ghost ride the whip a little bit. We're just going to keep letting that bike do the work for us.
Yeah, Shaneak still here fighting back, going for the up throw up air. The DI good from Glutonny, and again, a heavy character like Wario somehow puts himself in an offstage situation.
Okay.
Glutonny turning it up. It's all in Gluto's favor right now.
Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Not a 3-stock, so we're doing okay, but Shaneak, we already know that the X Factor of Wario is present. You've got to make every shot count here.
Yeah, Shaneak not going down without a fight at all. Trying to get some more percent going, but Glutonny still playing with confidence. Oh gosh, so much damage there.
All right, just trying to get some more ink. Obviously, we had seen a lot of great ink in a couple games, but okay, missing the waft is an issue here. Gluto is going to have to go back to the drawing board. We're still in a decent spot with a comfortable 2-stock lead with a high percent Inkling. We just got to find something here, but Shaneak starting to get better and better wins in neutral.
And Shaneak here still playing with a good advantage state here, trying to chase Glutonny down. Gluto slow the pace down off stage. No bike, no waft. Okay.
No nothing, and no stock now. Gluto pushed to last stock, and Shaneak, this could be the chance. With Rage, Inkling could make this happen.
And Glutonny, I have to say, the confidence he showed during those first 2 stocks,
no,
it wasn't quite enough from Shaneak's comeback, but Gluto cleans up a 3-1 and a handshake. Gluto moving on. I have to say, Gluto, I do genuinely feel like it was a little bit sloppy in those first 2 games. Some of the ledge traps letting Shaneak get back to center stage a little bit too easily. Some of the edge guards a little bit more, and Shaneak's survivability, but again, we saw a few clutch moments there, and by that final game, it felt like Glutonny was playing so hot. He built such a big lead for himself, and Shaneak was trying to make it back, but it was a too little too late.
Too little too late is right, and I mean, it definitely feels like Gluto played a little bit like Regigigas. The slow start, after that, a couple turns in, we're good, let's go. And yeah, it really felt like Gluto turned up the heat over and over again, slowly but surely, and Shaneak was just kind of like a frog in the boiling water at that point. You can't say he's back, because he never left, but Gluto is still moving on to top 8.
Yeah, meanwhile, Shaneak having this fairy tale run, but you have to say as well, we're going to see more of Shaneak potentially later. I have no reason to think that this might be the end of his tournament, but we'll see. That is Gluto moving on into